evening, everyone. Yeah, this is David Oshinowo. I'll be walking us through the project and the requirements, right? Um, let's start with the requirements and try to be kind of not so fast. So it's going to be a full stack mentorship matching platform, right? The requirement is that it should have uh, um, user role, user authentication, right? The admin, the mentors, and the mentees. So we are going to be working on that, and gradually we'll be working on the front end and the back end. So I would like to start with the back end first, so you can follow along as we work. Actually, this is the second video of the doing. Uh, so for us, we can just, I think I'll be dropping this on YouTube, right? You can just try to uh, uh, subscribe to this channel so that you can actually get notifications when I drop my next videos, and like and comment to support me. The likes and comment will actually motivate me for my next video, you understand? So I start by creating a folder for the backend. So that is the folder right there. That is mentor backend, you understand? It's going to be a mentorship platform, you understand? And just call it mentorship, right? Backend, you understand? So as you've all taught us, this video will not take long, maybe 30 minutes I'm done. So right, we have to, let's click inside the folder, and we have to have node install and git install. So if you feel you don't have that, as these are the things you need to have before you can work with this backend um, project, right? And if you want me to make video concerning that, just drop it on comment, you understand, and I'll check. So let's go to the work. So right here, let's start with the code type. Let me zoom in for us to see properly. So the first step for us to do, I'm kind of the first step is to initialize GitHub. You understand? So this is to initialize node. I mean, sorry. So npm init, right? Make sure you're inside the directory. So it's asking us for the name. You understand? You enter the version, description. You can just do mentorship. It's not compulsory project, right? You understand? So our endpoint index.js, right? This one we are still going to be putting it on GitHub. I'll make videos on how to do that later. So the keyword is not also, you can put your name, although it's not necessary. You understand? So I advise you put your name just to claim ownership of the project, right? Now we have Git installed, right? Now we have to now be working on the packages you are going to be using for this project, right? What do we need to work on this project? And we need to install, right? You can write npm I or install if you want. I is okay, then space. You don't have to go with express, right? We need course later, but then because we have to connect the front end with the back end, you understand? We have to body parser, right? What else? We need node we need .env. What else do we need? We need mongoose, right? I think it's spelled right? Mongoose. Yeah. What else do we need? I'm trying to read through the requirements to see what we need. So this is what we need for now. So we should let it install, right? So if you have any error or anything on your code, you can just drop a comment, or you can message me directly from the group. I'm on the group, right? um right. For this now, we have successfully downloaded and installed everything. You can see them here. We have our node our Mongos for database, our express.env course for the parser. I'll explain everything for you in details. Now, to use this node first, we have to come here and be like, right, our starting endpoint, our starting command will be start, right? Then we have to go as nodemon and our entry file that I want to use index.js. Right, this is good. This is good, right? Like this. So, for and another settings here, we need to put in types. So, I don't want it to be on common. I want it to be on modules. You understand? Yeah. This type here is we are on index.js as you can see here. Just change this one to capital letter. This doesn't matter. Just leave it. Right. Now this is our entry file. So let us start with our entry file. Yeah, we have to start here as index.js. You understand? So now what do we need to do? We have to import the stores we've actually have we okay, we have to import our our file. You understand? I don't want this video to be long. So after this importing, I'm going to pause it like this first file. I'll pause the video to check. So then I'll drop it for us to use. You understand? To follow along. So let's go. We have to first import Express. Where from Express. So if you do not change that into modules this way, this place to modules here, and it's still on common, you understand? You'll be using the uh required instead of yes instead of import. You understand? So that is why I changed it there. I'm trying to be kind of slow for us. Then we have to import course from course. You understand? Then what else? We also need body passer, but then I think we installed body passer from body passer. But I will tell you why we need this later. Right, this is okay. That's body passer. I hope you can see it very well. So now let's start our code. Right, we have to name our app. Right, const app is equals to express. I'm getting continuous. Right, there you now see you get app dot use. You understand? What is it going to use? Express dot json. Get. Yeah. So then we now want our app to listen to port to know how if it's working or not. You understand? So we have to do app dot listen. So we have to put in our port. Here we're going to be using our .env, but for now, let's go with just our port. You can put in any port. Then we have to an arrow function. This is called an arrow function, right? Then this here, what is going to happen if this app listen to this port? What if this thing is connected? If this thing works well, what will happen? Then let us see console.log. Then let's put in a message. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, no, what's going on? Consider log. Let's go. Um, Server is running. You understand? I think I have to disable this copilot. It's really, really, really disturbing me. Yeah. So let us run it because yeah, we've done our nodemon, our start key to be nodemon and index.json, our entry file, right? Let's do our npm run this file, this start and to start. Then let's see if we have any error. Yeah, we do have error. Course. Let's delete this course first. I think there's nothing wrong with this course here because we're not even using it for now. Yeah, server is running. You understand? Server is running. Is it that we did not install course? Let me check. Course, we installed course now. It's not going on. So it's not something we need now, but we'll work on it later. So I think I don't want this video to be too long. I'll break it down for us to use. So let's go to our folder structure. Now we are going to be needing a controller. You understand? Another folder you're going to be needing the modules, the routes, right? We're going to be needing the config. This is where we're going to be actually putting our configuration, like our nodemon, our what is it called? The MongoDB connection and all that. You understand? What else are we going to do? We need we have our modules. You understand? This is where we're going to be writing our schemas. You understand? This ones I can remember for now, but then I think if there are more, I will there are still middleware, there are still utils that are going to be using, but then for now let's work with this. So I think we should first work with our connection to database first. You understand? You can name this anything you want. I just take it MongoDB.js. So you now have to import our mongos from mongos. You understand? Yeah, I'm going to be using our env. You understand? Import .env. You understand? So then yeah, I think we've not imported our .env. Let's do this course. I don't know what is wrong with this course here. Hope I'm not too fast. Sorry if I am. From .env, right? Then I have to configure it. Yeah. Now say .env .config. Initialize it. Shaking now. So that's when you can now on this root folder here. This root folder. You now not inside any this root folder here. Right, this root folder. You have to now have our file for configure for .env. You have to .env, right? And we have to now work with our connection to database. You understand? I've actually so you have to go here to MongoDB. You understand? MongoDB. So you go to the website. You can just create account. You understand? I think I have account. I'm not supposed to be creating account with this. Yeah, I'm supposed to be. You can just click on sign up. It will give you option to sign up with your Google, right? But then I have account. I have account, so I'm just going to log in here. So yeah, it's going to send me a mail, you understand, to my, so my mail is e- so now I'm signing in to the account and now create database whereby I'm going to be using. No, yeah, we have to create a new project. You understand? So if for exist, if you are new, you're not supposed to be coming here. But yeah, you just name what you are going to be calling our project. You understand? What is it going to be? What do we call our mentorship? Just want database. Just want something unique. You understand? So just anything is fine for you here. You understand? Let's create database. So let's give it time. So now we have to create the cluster. Then yeah, uh, click on free. You can take this is for development side. Click for free. Then create database. I don't know why it's giving me this, but normally it does not. I think I don't know. Ah, why? On normal day it won't give you this. So normal day it won't give you this. So now this is very important. Now let's do create database. Choose connection screen. Yeah, yeah. Wait, wait. Yeah. Yep. No, this is now the URL we are going to be copying. That's create the database for us. We're putting it in our .env file. So we can now go as one MongoDB URL. I want it to be in, sorry. Is equals to, you put it in that in this string. That uh this thing, this URL you copied from here. Copy this URL from here. You understand? Just give it a little time to bring out this URL for you. So then I just prefer to delete from here. Even this next. Yeah. So you understand? Alright, that's all we need. For here, you can now choose to make done. You understand? So now let's work in creating our database. Right. So now, okay, not bad. So now we have to start creating our database. Right. What do we need? We just imported this. So what we need now is um what is it called? Connection, right? Const const connect db is equals to an async function. Yeah, it should be an async. No, yeah, yep. It should be an async. Should be an async. You understand? So now we should have try and catch. Now the work starts. So our connection to the database, this mongoose that we installed up here, we will now call it here. We now go as mongoose dot connection. You can see when you put mongoose, it will bring you everything that you need here. So mongoose dot connection, right? Mongoose dot connection on what? You understand? Okay. This I would like to go on error here. You understand? To check if I will encounter any error and what I should have that if there's an error. You understand? You understand, right? And error function here. So what when I'm doing this, if I have any error, just console log dot log console dot error. Yeah, this is good. This is good, right? This is how it is. This is going to be the text that will come out if there's an error in our connection. Alright, so let's go. Our URL const URL is equals to this is now where we are going to be using um, our what is it called? Our .env. You understand? I go with backtick here. The backtick is the first key before one here. You understand? We now go as we have to be a template tutorials here. Then we now go as process dot right env. The process dot env and look for this thing inside the dot env. What do we to see back? Make sure whatever you are using is correctly spelled here, right? So that's all. So for me, I will just add the name of the whatever I want to use for the database, the name. Understand? Mentor project. You understand, right? Just take it like that. Let's close it. You understand? So I like to add comment to my code. You understand? Let me just put here mongoose mong database connection. You understand? What else are we doing? You've already called this link here. You've called it inside this place here. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, we now make the actual connection. Await mongoose mongoose dot connect to this URL. You know this URL is this URL from this URL here is this URL from this place. This URL. You connect to this URL. That is how you connect from VS Code. Connect. So you now put that URL here to close it up for me. Yeah, then I'll have to go on console.log, right? You have to go if it's connected. If this MongoDB is connected successfully, what should we have? You understand? Let's go to database connected successfully. You understand? That's it. Well, what if we have any error? Just console.log the error. So yeah, console.error. So you can do console.log. You understand? But you can do console.error. I would like to do console.log to get it here. Console.log. You understand? And you can just pass in the error here. Finish. Okay now. So let's check if everything has worked. Let's now import this here. Import. Hey, we can't import it here. Why? We have to actually export this as this function is already working here. inside this file. So we have to make it work everywhere in the company. So we have to say export default, understand, connect database, finish. So let's go here and do import. You can see connect database. Be careful, you have to add .ts to be sure the name of the file that you are coming from. You understand? So then let's just come here and say connecting to database exactly. Then we have error. You understand? There's an error in our code or somewhere, right? It's okay. See the error here. It's supposed to be dot. You understand? So now we don't have error. We're supposed to get a message from the MongoDB if it's connected. See, database connected successfully. You understand? So that is how it is for the database connection. So I don't know if just please just to support this knowledge I'm giving out freely, right? And you get just subscribe to the channel, like, share as many as you can. You understand? To motivate me to complete this project. It's a mentorship project. It's going to have what is it called, role based authentication, role based, yes, authorization, authentication, with everything will be there on this place. It's going to be a full stack project. You understand? We are going to be working on React later on, connecting the React to the database and to the backend. And also, we're going to be hosting the two projects, the React project and the this project, this backend project on cloud too. You understand? And we're still going to be sending them to GitHub. So that is it for now. So this is just the project run up. Everything's working perfectly for now. So we should now start working on our schemas. You understand? Or our schemas. Start working on uh, what the schemas will be like, how everything is going to be. So this is just basically everything concerning the project. This is everything. Where else? Where else? I would like to good practice, right? I like to add comments to all my code, right? To because I know other people might come and work on the project. So just try to add comments on your code. You understand? As much as we go, you'll be seeing me adding comments, right, to my codes. So this is bye for now. Once again, I am David Oshinowo, right? David Oshinowo. And I think there's something I was going to do, but I don't know. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah. Later, you implement audio, other features, right? Thank you.